Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get this message. It's Lovely YG, your friendly tarot reader, here to read for you. So, I've been struggling for, I want to say, maybe the last 20 or so hours to figure out a new podcast system. Why? Because my best friend asked for me to make a new podcast, and I, being the kind and considerate crazy person I am, I'm like, what's another business? Why not throw another iron in the fire? It's not like you're not juggling already. But see, the thing is while this is kind of a hassle to figure it out, it also is beneficial because once I figure this out, I can attribute what I'm doing with this skill set to other projects I have going on. So I'm learning as I'm working, which is what I tend to do. Might be the ADHD part of the ADHD, but I don't care. I'm here for it. I love learning things. So if I have to learn something in order to do something to get something else done, I'm here for it. So right now, I'm hearing that song by Mary J. Blige. No more pain, no trauma. So I don't know if you're getting into this zen part of your life where you're just water off a duck's back. You're not trying to engage in anything that's not uplifting and edifying your spirit. And if that's the case, I am here for it and here for you because we all need those moments where we just take a step back from reality and just decompress. We, analyze our thought process. We analyze our emotions. We analyze our interconnective relationships with other people and how they benefit us in a healthy way or a negative way. Um, how they take away from us in a healthy way and a negative way. And we evaluate all that. And then if you've done it the right way, when you step back into the world, you have elevated, you have grown a little bit more, you've changed a little bit more, you're a little bit more shiny, a little more defined, maybe even a little bit taller because your shoulders are not slumped in defeat. I don't know. But wherever you're at right now, there's no more drama. You finally have gotten to that space in life where you are not engaging in things that do not need your energy. Yay! If I was on a different app, I would push the button and there would be clapping, but there's nothing here for me to add with this. I will figure it out though. By episode 10, I will have background noises to edit in because why the hell not? I could do it. As soon as I figure out how to incorporate that, I will do it. So, you have stopped coasting along in relationships, in life. You start taking responsibility for your choices and accepting the consequences of your actions. And I'm so proud of you for that because you know what? That's the hardest thing to get an adult to do. It's one thing to get a kid to accept the consequences of their actions and to learn lessons and to change behavior. But adults become so stuck in their ways and this idea of that's just how I am and I've always been this way and, um, my situations made me this way. No, 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 no. It's choice and continuous choices. Yes, things affect you and things can create an atmosphere for you to become a certain way, but you still have to make that choice. You don't you don't get forced into every situation you're in. So the choices you make, whether to sit there and be quiet when someone's yelling at you, to turn your back when someone stole from you, to pick somebody up after they beat you up, whatever it is, choices were made and you participated in those choices. Yes, the overall outcome of the situation may not have been something that you were anticipating or wanting to happen, but you made choices that led up to that. And that's where we have to take ownership. And it seems like that's what you're doing. You are recognizing the special people in your life and you're learning to return their energy. You're not just taking from them anymore, you're trying to give back because you understand that they don't have to pour into you. They don't have to share with you. They don't have to acknowledge you. You could really be the piece of shit on the bottom of their shoe, but you're not. You are someone they choose to engage with. So you need to give back as well. I'm sorry for those of you who are trying to have healthier connections in your family, and friends are jealous of those healthier connections, and so they spend their time sabotaging, bringing up rumors and creating up false stories and situations to make your friend or your lover look bad in your eyes so that you will judge them and undertake to undermine them uh, instead of building them up. And I'm heavily getting this is family that does this to you. Family causes you to choose between them and your friendships, and you always choose your family, and your family is false to you. Your family would not do the same thing for you. If given the opportunity to choose between you and a friend, they would choose a friend. You and a lover, they would choose the lover. You and a vacation, they would choose the vacation. You and $5, they would choose $5. Like, this is how low your family actually views you. They utilize your self sacrificing to build them up. If you had not noticed, it is not occurring for you. Anything they do for you has strings attached, has payback required. You had friends that were trying to be you, trying to live your life, trying to pull your essence and wear it through osmosis, like your swag was just a necklace they could put on their neck and then bam, they're you. And these relationships, like, you were just surrounded by toxic people, your family, your friends. And even in the moments where you felt you were choosing yourself, you were only choosing yourself in a survival tactic, not in choosing yourself because that was the right choice in the first place. And this has affected your health. It has affected your mental. Like, you don't trust easily anymore. You don't see the silver lining in things as fast as you used to. Like, your outlook on life is dark and negative due to always getting stabbed in the back by your peers and family. So you've been taught that life is chess or checkers, and you know what? Sometimes it's Monopoly. Sometimes it's a never ending game. There is no winners, there's no losers. There's just people who got lucky with one flick of the wrist. They just happen to be in the right place at the right time. Like, coincidences can occur when it's not me against you, when it's not uh, one person against a many, but when it's the many come together, there is no more few, you know? You are so hard headed when it comes to receiving support and advice from others. Like, you have decided that you know everything, even though you know you don't know everything. You trust yourself over everyone else, but you keep asking for advice because you don't trust yourself. Like, you're lying to yourself and you're lying to everyone else and you're walking around in circles, and you have the nerve to ask other people, are you the devil in disguise? My nigga, confirmation. I'm guessing it's you. You're walking around causing distress and confusion in other people's lives because you're distressed and confused. Sit down, please. Shut the fuck up and evaluate your life. What are you doing wrong? Not what are you doing wrong because so and so wouldn't give you money. What are you doing wrong? Not what are you doing wrong because so and so wouldn't let you take their car. What are you doing wrong? Not what are you doing wrong because so and so didn't come and let you hit last night. No, what are you doing wrong? When you walk through the world, are you a kind individual? Are you a kind-hearted individual? Do you see your peers in the world and feel empathy? When you hear someone's story, are you capable of putting yourself in their shoes without judging them? Or are you just, you know what? Fuck the world, fuck everyone in it. I'm just gonna start cutting ankles and watching people bleed out because ugh, energy, whatever. Like, people come into your life, and yes, there are some people who truly are devils in disguise, and they're there to still kill, destroy, and undermine. Totally see that. But you are smart enough. You are intelligent enough. I know my collective. I know the people who listen to me. You guys are not dumb. So when you meet someone and you see that they don't have any ulterior motives and you are still kicking their feet out from underneath them, I'm going to need you to accept the devil head piece that you have placed upon your own head and that little pitchfork that you are now holding on very tightly to in your hand and the cape that you have thrown over your shoulders, and acknowledge the face that you're looking at in the mirror and say, yes, I am the devil in disguise. I am the one who's out there hurting people, and I like it. Acknowledge yourself. Stop pretending to be something else if that's who you are. But I'll be damned if you are sitting there trying to project that on other people. Okay? You have the opportunity to be in healthy, happy, strong connections. You choose weaker ones because you want to be the big boss. But guess what, Mr. or Mrs. Big Boss? You don't know everything. You need to be poured into as well. You need to be taught as well. And so that means you need to be equally yoked with someone. You cannot be over them and they cannot be over you. You guys got to learn together. That's just who you are. Okay? And I'm saying this because I'm getting, you want someone to be so goo goo gaga, just blessed to be with you, that they overlook things, that they, push things to the side and they hold their tongue, and that's not healthy. Okay, you need to have discussions about uncomfortable situations. You need to sit down and get to the nitty gritty confirmations left and right when it gets down to why you do, why you say, why you believe. And then you need to open your ears and hear the other person doing the same thing. Okay? So you can truly understand that, yes, you are blessed to have someone who's like minded in your life, whether it's a friend, a lover, or a family member, versus, oh my God, they think they know everything. Oh my God, they're just trying to always tell me something, like they're my teacher, they're my mom, they're my dad. And it's like, no. They like sharing knowledge because that's how you grow with someone. You get a tidbit of information, you share it. You don't hoard it to yourself. Like, that's the most healthiest thing to do. So someone trying to impart knowledge into you is not them trying to tell you what to do. It's not them trying to parent you. It's them being your friend. It's literally a person being your friend. I care enough about you that I want to share this new thing I learned. I care enough about you that I want to tell you, hey, maybe your behavior is kind of messed up and you could do it this way and things be differently, because I care about you, not because I'm trying to control you. You really need to work on that. You are so scared people are holding things against you that you are not realizing what you're holding against them. You've got a checklist of what they're not measuring up to, but I'm sorry, you need to look at yourself, because I bet you're not even making the first three checks on your list. You need someone who sees you. You don't need someone who's going to control you. You don't need someone who's going to manage your temper. You don't need someone who knows how to work around you when you're upset. No, you need to fucking grow up. It is no one's job to manage your temper. It is no one's job to check you when you're in the wrong. It's no one's job to be your emotional thermometer. You're an adult. You know you're getting upset. Bite your tongue, turn around, and walk away. You're an adult. You know you're upset. You don't have to say those negative things. You are choosing to. No one is making you be a bully. You're choosing to. Now, someone could have gotten you into a place where you forget and you are triggered, but that is still you. Walk away from the trigger, walk away from the situation. Do not engage in something that's upsetting you. You don't need a top, you need some fucking anger management. You know, I know there's going to be people who are expecting to hear from me and just get like, oh, if you take, 5 steps to the left and 7 steps to the right and you go around the corner, you're going to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right, and they're going to have $5 million in their pocket. And you guys are going to get married and live happily ever after. Teal t-shirt and you have those turquoise pants on, you're going to meet Mr. Rabbit, and Mr. Rabbit is going to have another check for you, and that's going to be $7 trillion. Like, no, that is not how tarot works. That is not how oracle reading works. That's not how divination works. Okay, just because you see it on TV does not mean answers come just like that. I am giving a message and I am reading for thousands upon thousands of people. I have platforms that have thousands of people, hundreds of people, dozens of people, and then all those platforms are all on the internet, which means thousands upon thousands can see it. So, like, I'm not reading for just one person. I'm never reading for just one person. Even when I'm reading for one person, I'm reading for them and myself because I am a reflection of who I read for. So, no, you're not always going to get a reading where, oh my gosh, now your third eye is open, your sacral chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra, all are aligned just like that. No, it takes time. It takes time. It's a lot of unpacking. It's a lot of going back and like reevaluating your steps, your choices, your thought process, your emotional status. Change is minuscule sometimes, and sometimes it's a big change. Get away from my pizza. Sorry, my cat's trying to rob me. Uh, Change is infinite and multifaceted. It's different for every person. Maybe someone will listen to me and they'll change the very next day. Maybe. But it's small steps. And the biggest step I'm getting for you for this collective today is that you need to acknowledge that you're not perfect, that you went after a lot of relationships where you just wanted their milk and cookies. You didn't care if they got their steak and eggs, though. And you were more selfish than you were giving. And you expected a lot from all your connections, family and friendship wise and lover wise, and didn't reciprocate any of that energy. And so when you were asked to reciprocate, instead of doing so, you threw fits, you ran away, you argued, you fought, you told them what they weren't doing, whatever it was, information, whatever it was, instead of trying to align yourself to heal the connection, you did everything you could to make it worse so that the person would feel like they should have never asked. They should have never opened their mouth. They should have never verbalize distaste or discomfort, whatever. And that is an abuse tactic. Um, when it's done in a home and someone does it to get out of like doing a chore or something, what do we call that? My mind just went numb because the noise on the other side of the room got louder. I'm sorry. Uh, it doesn't matter. The point is you could do better. You're not choosing to do better. All right, so let's pull some signs to see who this reading could be for, and then I'm gonna let you go. All right, we have. Remember, you are blessed and highly favored. It's really bothering me that I have so many reading cards mixed with my sign cards. And you don't have to let people play you like a fiddle, okay? Definitely some closed crown chakra going on right now. So you are being very disconnected and closed minded when it comes to your relationships. That's obvious. That's came out so much in this reading. It's not even funny. So that's something you need to work on. You're being asked to work on by your spirit team, ancestors, the divine, whomever you lean on for synergy and energy and clarity. We have the sign Apophis. That's earth energy. That's fire energy. It's Capricorn and Leo energy. We have Oak the stabilizer. That's June 10th through July 7th. That's Cancer and Gemini energy. We have Capricorn Artha. That's professional and financial issues and or drama. I said friends, family, and loved ones. People you are around who you are choosing to have a negative connection with. We have Aries Dharma, that's your drama and chaos and work and professional atmosphere. And we have Pisces. So you might be a Pisces, you might be a Cancer, a Gemini, a Capricorn, or a Leo. Pull one more sign. We have Fur. That's January 2nd through the 11th, July 5th through the 14th. That's Capricorn and Cancer energy. So, again, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Dharma, Capricorn, Artha, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn, Leo energy. So, Capricorns, Cancers, I'm going to need you guys to work on your interpersonal relationships. They will make or break your future. Now remember, you're blessed, you're highly favored, you're more than a conqueror. Bye.